Hey, duckies. What you doing, girls? What you doing? What you doing? So I notice now that I have more than one girl laying eggs now. I was looking, yeah, I think it was last night. I looked in there and saw just the white and the yolk of an egg and no shell. And I left the 2 eggs that were in there. I just left them there. I haven't figured out what I'm going to start doing with them yet. So I left them in there and thought that maybe they had broken one of those open and ate the shell, but they're both still there. So somebody laid an egg without a shell. And then a little bit later I looked and there was another egg in there. So I've got at least 2 girls laying eggs now. I just don't know which 2. Until I can catch one of them in the act, but you never know. That's not an easy thing to do. They tend to just kind of lay eggs wherever and whenever they feel like it. When I had all my ducks, I used to keep them locked up until about 9:30 in the morning. And by that time they were all done laying their eggs, so I didn't have to go on an egg hunt in the yard every day. I kind of did a little experiment one morning and went out there about every half hour and checked how many eggs there were. And once I got close to the time where I wasn't getting any more eggs, I did that a couple more times and figured out it was around 9 o'clock or so when they were all done laying. So I just kept them locked up for then, but when they first start laying, they'll kind of lay eggs whenever. What's you doing, Howard? You okay, buddy? Still rough looking. What about you, Tango? You a good boy? You finding good stuff to eat? Girls. And the girls are starting to wander. There must be something good to eat over there because they like to keep heading over that way, and it seems like they're getting a lot of stuff right around there, so I don't know if there's a lot of insects right around them trees or what's going on. They go over there and sometimes they're just acting crazy like there's all kinds of stuff to eat. And those two breeds there, the Silver Apple Yards and the Saxonies, are some of the best foragers. So as long as I'm out someplace where they can look around for stuff, I don't have to really feed them during the day. They just kind of go out there and get their own stuff. Saves a little bit of money. Girls, where are you going? It's a little too far. You know, you get a bunch of rain down in here, that little ditch right there gets some water in it, and down there where it's sunny, it makes like a little puddle that gets to be, you know, 1.5 feet across and maybe 6 inches deep. I used to let the other ducks swim down there all the time. If we came down here and it was full, I'd let them over there and let them play in the water over there, at least till they got it all muddy. It was nice one day and stood out there in a storm with them so they could play in the water and just got absolutely drenched, but oh well. Girls being over there in the shade, at least on the camera, look pretty well camouflaged. Girls, what are you doing? And one of these days, one of the projects I'll do when I'm in Ohio is right about there on the trailer. I've got the brackets, or like the shelf brackets that are collapsible. I'm gonna put I don't know, maybe a 2x3, 2x4 shelf right there that I can fold down when I'm driving, and fold it up, and I can put my my Blackstone out there, so I can cook outside if the weather's decent and not heat up the trailer. And I got some deck over paint that's pretty close to the same color as the trailer. I can just paint it with that. That way plywood will stay fairly waterproof and last a little while. I have my little cooking shelf out there. Come here, girls. Come here, babies. Run. Run, 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 run. I really want to try and get the sound of their little flat feet hitting the ground. It's so funny when all four of them come running, that's all you hear. But they're not really running now, they're just more prancing. Yeah, well, I guess that's probably good for today. I haven't really done a whole lot. I'm gonna work on a little more resin here, just not too much, just maybe probably one pour, and then maybe some spray paint stuff. Might do a couple pictures. I got a couple things in mind to do. I might just throw a couple pictures up here if I decide to do that. Hello, sleepy duckies. What you doing, girls? Kind of starting to look like a duck blew up around here. Now, when these two here really start molting, it's crazy how many feathers they lose. Especially being white ducks, it's really noticeable, and just feathers everywhere. Oh, guys. Tango, you didn't take a bath today, did you? No, you didn't. Howard got his bath. The girls got their baths. You didn't take a bath. Tomorrow for sure, if I gotta throw you in there and hold you down, you're taking a bath. You need it. Got it? Alright. How about you girls? You feel okay? Kind of a lazy day for us. Got up and made a lovely trip to Walmart. I really hate that place. I went to Walmart, and then we ran to the old job to see if they had any more spray paint, and picked up a couple more cans of paint that I didn't have. Well, one I didn't have, and another black, since I go through that a lot. But this time I took Aurora in with me. I think that was her first time in a store, and she wasn't liking it at first, but after a few minutes she just kind of laid down and enjoyed the ride and the attention she got while she was in there. I think everybody's been in the store now, so It's hard to remember which one I take and when. Well, I'm pretty sure, I mean, the boys went in stores all the time and they don't ever have any issues. The girls are getting better. Aurora was acting weird last night. She's acting like her foot was hurting her or something. She didn't hardly want to walk on it, and I picked her up and flipped her over, and she actually didn't mind that too much, but I couldn't find any swelling or anything wrong with her foot, so who knows what was going on there. Seemed better for the most part today. She was hobbling a little bit, but she still went out and about with everybody and went foraging for stuff. A little too far as usual, but they're getting pretty decent. They'll go down there and they won't spend too much time down there, and then they come back, so that's a little bit better. I don't know if I've become allergic to something down here or if it's just bugs or what, but the last probably 4 or 5 months I've been coming down here, I just get itchy like crazy almost every time I'm down here. I don't know, if I've become allergic to grass or what's going on, but I get the itching myself raw sometimes. And then like scratching so hard you start bleeding. And it gets to be a pain to do anything when all you can do is scratch. And especially when I throw on the gloves for doing resin and stuff, don't have fingernails to scratch anything. It gets even worse. But luckily, last time I was at the dollar store, they had more back scratchers, so I should have got about 2 or 3 more of them to keep everywhere within reach. But nothing beats a good back scratcher, especially when you're a big guy and you can't reach things. What are you talking about, Tango? See if we can see them. Hi, boys. Hi, girls. You ready to load up? Ready to load up, go bye-bye? Ready to load up, go bye-bye? We'll see if I gotta remember what I recorded, and with my camera issues and then splitting everything into 2 different channels, I gotta try to remember what I recorded and for which one, and so we'll see about working on something. I think I had a video post today anyway. We'll see if we can get working on a couple more videos to edit and at least get one for each page scheduled here. That's gonna be about all for us today. Y'all have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.